All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's welcome in, buddy. Okay. Well, I have done nothing on that profile that we started up last time we were streaming this game, guys. So we're going to be diving in. Let's do a quick audio check before we get too deep into the weeds here. All right, quick test. Well, seems like my voice is coming through. How is game audio, guys? Everything sound okay on your end? So, all right. Hey, Justice, how's it going? Doing all right this morning? Just fine? Good deal. If anything's too loud or off, just let me know. Court, okay. Do what? I do not understand, my friend. I'm sorry. Are we going to get bullied by giant underwater horrors beyond human comprehension? I hope so. Good morning, everyone. No doubt. No doubt. All right, well, let's see. Where was I? Oh, yes. I was trying to up my O2 reserves last time. I needed glass and I needed silver ore. And I'm pretty sure I know where to get glass. What's my inventory looking like? Completely full. So we got tons of titanium. We did have a waterproof locker that we have not taken advantage of yet. All fine. Oh, good deal. I recently started a new playthrough, but hardcore mode this time. It's been fun. Nice. Electric Voltage, welcome. Electro Voltage, welcome back in. How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for doing the audio check for me. Appreciate it. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and probably deploy this. Let's put this on 5 real quick. Let's go ahead and put a few things in here, so I got a little space. So I'm going to need glass to be able to get that extra O2. Pretty sure... that shouldn't be too hard to find. We got my beacon there, which indicates that area over there. We've got the distress call, which we're definitely going to want to check out. You're experiencing thalassophobia. Sound is fine. You had issues signing on? Okay, what was the issue? I'm currently at college, high school for Americans, and I'm watching this while doing my work. Well, get that education. Work on it hard. I also like to have things playing in the background while I'm doing work, so I get it. If I disappear, tech has executed me. Gotcha. Oh, operator error? Okay, I understand. Let's see, we got that deep area there. That leads down to the little red forest areas. Skill issue. No doubt. Well, that's usually being used to talk about me, though, so don't feel too bad. Oop, that's exactly what I'm looking for right there. So I am trying on a different proton layer today, guys. Hopefully we don't have the crashes we had last time. I think that was probably the issue. I needed to play around with the proton layers. I am on Linux, for anybody who doesn't know what that means. Proton layers is the way that games designed for Windows run on Linux. And there are various different options you can select between. Different ones will run better for different games. There's not a right or wrong answer, just ones that'll work better for given games, and this one was not running well on the one that I had, so. But I did run this on my Steam Deck a little bit later, which is also a Linux operating system, and on the Proton layer it was running just fine, so I tried swapping over to that. We'll see how this goes. Have you got almost 5 hours in and you haven't scanned sandstone? Because I'm a dingus? Is that a good answer? What the heck? Also a skill issue? Yeah, for sure. What? Okay, yeah, well, I figured that would be deadly, but I have no idea what's going on there. That's cool. Whatever that is. Heat vent. Exhaust vent or something. Alright. Now, when I was testing things out on my Steam Deck, I did do a separate profile. That way I wouldn't be messing with the one that we were having stream. And it's not as far along as this one. So, still very much a rookie, but... Oh, hi, friend. That was a little bit of a jump scare, given the fact that I couldn't see him. Be gone, sir. Let's just hit it. All right. You were going to say I was not a dingus up until I swam into what was obviously essentially an underwater volcano. Well, I knew that. I also knew it was going to hurt, but I also wanted a closer look. So, yes, dingus, but also calculated risk. Ah, creature egg. That's cool. And I hear one of those beasties behind me. Alright, so what I needed was glass, which means I'm going to be looking for the quartz. I don't think I found any yet. I found salt. Oh, wait, there's some quartz up here. That might be enough, actually. But... let's see, I need 2. I think it takes 2 quartz to make a glass, doesn't it? Yeah, so I've got enough. Alright, cool deal. Curious dingus, like a cat. Exactly. Exactly like a cat. Masochist. Well, the harder the game is, the happier I am, generally. Alright, so now I just need the silver ore. Alright, cool. Okay. Did I have any silver in any of my containers? That is the question. Hey, don't tell all my secrets, Sean. And tons of titanium. Titanium for days. But I don't see any silver. I do see some copper. Okay. Let's just put some of this away for now. So I'm gonna have to find some silver. I do think there was more of it off in the direction of where I have my beacon, so we'll take a look over there. It's actually not a beard, it's just very thick whiskers. Amazing. I will say I'm really enjoying this game. This is a lot of fun. Alright. What I might do is... I don't think I had... Do I? Okay. I'm gonna cure a couple fish. I thought his whiskers were showing. I told him he needed to tuck those back in. Alright, so we need one more glass. And we need silver ore. Okay. Alright, cool. So, keep an eye out for quartz, and I'm going to keep an eye out for silver. Which I'm going to head over to the beacon. I do remember seeing some of that sort of thing down there, especially if we got down to the caves and such. Those will be eggs. If I ever pull up to the stream clean shaven, you're going to have a heart attack. I don't think you have to worry about that. I'm sure your wife will too, yeah. No doubt. Due to obligations that I had previously, it took... I had a beard briefly in my late teens, early 20s. And then I had to shave, and I stayed clean-shaven for most of my wife and I's marriage. The beard came a couple of years back when those obligations came to a close, and I was able to grow a beard, and I have not looked back since. I don't think the beard's going anywhere. I also don't think my wife would let me ever live it down or survive it if I shaved it. Oh, hey, little sand shark guy. Hey, buddy. Oh, hi.
30 seconds.
Hey, I just want you to scan you, friend. I just want to scan you. There's no need for these hostilities. First playthrough? It is first playthrough. This is not the first time I've streamed it. This is the second time. And I have a second playthrough that I've started just for testing things off stream. because we were having some technical issues on the first one. A lot of crashes. So far, no crashes this time, though. I'll take it. All right, so 50% of the Sea Glide, which is one of the things you guys kept telling me I really needed. So, wait, like military obligations? No, not quite. But I did a lot of volunteer work, and where I was doing volunteer work, and which I still am, but it no longer requires that I be clean shaven. So, also that was a very chill sand shark until it wasn't. Yeah, exactly. Like he was just hanging out, right? He was just being a chill dude, and then suddenly he wasn't. I was actually really surprised that he was not aggroing right off the start. I was like, I'll take it. And then he decided he was going to be a jerk, so. Ah, one of these. Hi, friends. Well. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
30 seconds.
Oh, didn't fill my canister. Speaking of sand sharks. He is forbidden from shaving his beard. That's kind of what I expected. So how's it going today, Tim? You doing all right, buddy? Let's see. All right. After Subnautica, take a look at Planet Crafter. Okay. We got some salt. Hi, friend. How are we? Let's see. Doing okay. Gonna do some volunteer work myself shortly. Nice. Get it, buddy. Ooh, gold. Get lost. Nobody cares about your tantrums. Gotta bounce. Just wanted to say hi and see Subnautica again. All right, buddy. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. I love that thing.
30 seconds.
Do I owe the sand sharks money or something? They hate me. Hate you. Could be. Have I watched Invincible? I have not.
Seconds.
Let's see. Oh, goodness. stronger than you know, out of steel starts to grow. Alright, let's see what we got here. Some salt, looks like.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, vending machine. Could get some root beers. Do yourself a favor and watch it. It took me like 2 days, and it's a masterclass. Nice. All right. Inventory full. That's fine. Inventory is not full, but too full to take a larger item. Got it. Okay. I'm looking specifically for silver ore, and I haven't found it yet. So I'm going to hold off on grabbing anything else until I can find that, at least. Oh, that's titanium. Oh, hi, friend. Would you just go bother somebody who cares? Nobody asked for your opinion anyway. Little stupid shark. Another one? Yep, another one.
30 seconds.
I must owe them money. Sand shark, more like stupid shark. I love these guys. These guys are so flippin' cool. They remind me of stingrays and manatees from the oceans in Florida. Stingray in appearance, manatee in attitude. Oh, quartz, we needed some of that too. Stay tuned for more epic jokes like that. Got it. Alright, well, as much as I... Get lost, monkey-faced, evil little shark thing. I'm not good at insults. Oh, silver. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Nice. So we got a little quartz. We got a little, silver. I'm happy about that. All right, cool. Inventory's full. We're gonna have to get rid of a few things. I had that. That's good. I have to pull from the westerns I used to watch. There were some decent insults there. Well, that's flipping awesome. You'll make him cry. Somebody pull up a John Wayne reference. I need a Western insult. It's funny, growing up in my household, we were either watching Westerns or we were watching sci-fi. There was no in-between. Alright, well, I don't have enough for glass, it seems. I'll need one more quartz. Which I don't think I've got in any of my reserves. Westerns and sci-fi is like peanut butter and crude oil. That's somehow a very fitting analogy. That's okay. I'm not trying to pick it up. I'm trying to open it. Thanks. All right. Well, it's full right now. I should probably make another storage unit. I'm assuming there's eventually going to be a better way to deal with that, but for now... Oh, goodness. Let's see. We could throw... anything that I don't actively need for what I'm working on can go in here. We're going to need the silver. We're going to need the quartz. Oh, yeah. I forgot I had that air bladder. That could come in handy. Got the peepers. I'm just going to throw those in here for now. I don't actively need that, but it could be converted to titanium. Let's just... let's convert it to titanium, then I'll store it. Fun little fact. The age of Western movies being such a popular thing and taking over in Hollywood lasted many more years than the actual Wild West. The actual era considered the Wild West was actually a very brief period of time. I don't even think it was an entire decade where it was technically the Wild West. Where it's typically personified in those movies. So it's funny, people watch those movies and feel like, oh, that was like 100 years of... No. Not even close. Alright, so we need the glass. I just picked up some quartz, I thought. Yep. Perfect. And then I do have tons of titanium, so that won't be an issue. Not in this, but I did have a ton. How much did I need? I need 4. Okay. And then for the radiation suit, I think we need lead, right? I mean, that would check out. Lead and fiber mesh. Okay. Well, the fiber mesh is easy. I might already have it. Soon enough, it's going to be the wild everywhere. I feel like that's apt. Except this time, instead of horses and cowboys, ride those robot dogs that can barely stand. Giddy up. That's funny. All right, well, I have given myself 2 large O2 tanks. So I'm pleased about that. So we can just kind of mark that off as done. Next goals. Well, we obviously need to go check out that area that progresses the story. We probably want to make the Sea Glide first, though, I'm thinking. So I'm going to put some priority on the Sea Glide, see about trying to find those blueprints. I've got half of it. People keep saying, I can't believe you don't have the Sea Glide yet, which, fair, but... I don't even know where to look, to be honest. I'm assuming at wreckage is where I'm going to find those blueprints. So, anywhere we see wreckage, we're going to check that. More than likely, they would probably be close, I'm assuming. It's probably something that you're intended to get pretty early on in the game, I'm assuming. Ah, there we go. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
The Sea Glide will change your life like peanut butter and crude oil sandwiches changed mine. That's incredible. Alright, so Sea Glide. Blueprints. It's gonna be right here. Alright, so what do we need? We need lubricant, copper, battery, and titanium. Oh, those are really easy things to acquire. That is not that big a deal. I know I've got copper in reserve. I've even got some here. I don't know how much I need to make the wire, but we'll see. And then we're going to need titanium, which is easy. I had a bunch in reserve. The oil is insanely easy to make, and the battery is easy to make, so no big deal. I'll grab this copper just in case we need more than what we have. That's not what I was trying to grab. So I got one of the lead. We'll need these for batteries. Alright. I'm going to need titanium. Oh, that's... There we go. Got our oil. Here's titanium. We'll grab a handful of that. Okay. Easy peasy. Come. Let's go ahead and make the oil. It says we only need one. We're going to need a battery. I'll be under tech, I think. We got enough for a battery. We need the copper wire. Got enough for that. Boom. All right. Now for the Sea Glide. Cool.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Okay. All right, so I do agree with the supplies. Let's go, Sea Guide, baby. I was here. Yep. All right, let's try this out. Oh, it's got lights. Oh, I don't even have to do nothing here. And I can toggle the map? What? Are you kidding me? Yeah, this feels kind of like an actual, it feels very similar to an actual, dang it. Brain's blanking. Been a while since I used one. Scooter, underwater scooter. Those are a lot of fun, guys. Like I said, been a long time since I used one, but incredibly fun. Hearing combat music. Alright, so from here on out, I'd like to get a couple of first aids, and I'd like to get a little food reserves and water reserves. So these guys seem like they're good food. The source. Come here, sir. And this thing has a battery life, so right now we're at 97%. This is going to make catching food sources and such much easier. There's bladderfish. I will say, compared to an actual underwater scooter, this has a lot more control. Are you now officially out of the tutorial because the Sea Glide will get you too far from your own safety? Do you have the radioactive suit? Not yet. Did a peeper just set off a bomb that was a massive crash in the distance? Wait. Crash fish. Never mind. Mm-hmm. Okay, got a few bladderfish. That's good. What are you exactly? You seem to be struggling. Interesting. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Let's see, what do we got? Reserves. We got... That'll be enough food. Got a few bladderfish. I wouldn't mind one or two more of those. Is that one there? That's one there. And we got a few here. Alright. That's fine. Batteries, 90%. Okay, lights are off. Cool. And we're gonna need salt, which I think I had some in reserve. I do. What the heck? I've never seen floaters stuck onto a fish like that before. Yeah, that was interesting. That's a kidnapped fish. My favorite one. They're underrated menace. Alright, well, we got some food supplies. Let's go and make some water. The fact that you can drink bottled water underwater, that's interesting. Let's see. We'll go ahead and convert the last one. All right. Oh wait, there's one more. Okay. But I think we're good on all that. Okay, got some food supplies, got some water. How do you recharge the Sea Glide? Batteries. Okay, make a new battery. Got it. Okay, well that's easy to do. Pretty sure I had plenty of the supplies. So I'll just keep one in reserve. Just all the tools is just replacing batteries? Okay, guys. Very cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and remove that from the crafting. I think at this point we can go ahead and check out the stuff in the distance. We're going to need this as well eventually, I think. So I'm going to keep an eye out for lead. I think I have one right now. I'm not worried too much about the mesh. That's easy. So we got more copper or titanium. Okay. Alright, now I need a torpedo launcher on this Sea Glide. Oh my god, I can't wait until he gets the Sea Glide. Sea Moth, I mean. Gotcha. Okay, so like the big submarine thing? That'll be fun. Got quartz. Cool. Tons of it in here. That's awesome. Titanium. Anybody else just ever have random video game music playing in their head? For me, it's either Zelda music or Metroid music playing in my head. If you only knew what awaits you. Torpedo launcher. Subtle foreshadowing. Nice. Alright, we got our pod. I hear friendlies around. Gotta love them friendlies. Well, that doesn't seem like it ended well for the occupants.
Integrating new PDA data.
Ergy diggy. I usually just play real music. Hey, I will die on this hill. Video game music is some of the best music. But I do feel you. I've got drooping stinger.
A common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Asphyxiation. I need what I need is a line. Did I fill my... I did fill my O2 tanks. Okay, cool. So what cave divers usually do is run a line. You carry in string with you, vibrantly colored string, and it leads back to the surface. So if you stir up silt, which is, you know, all that sand at the bottom, which can completely crowd out your ability to see, then you can always grab a hold of that line and guide yourself back. No, I mean like physical music coming from my headphones or speakers. Well, I have Spotify in my head when it's in my phone. Fair. Real music, you say? Check Mugenic soundtrack. Okay. I mean, sometimes I have Spotify playing while I'm streaming. You guys may never know. Oh, inventory's full, right? Okay, well, cool. It's also extremely common for me to be listening to Spotify while I'm setting up the stream. I think I was listening to Breaking Benjamin this morning. Let you hear? Well, see, I would, other than the fact that most of that's copywritten, and I'd rather keep my channel up and going. Thank you. We want to listen to those Western tunes. There are certain video game music soundtracks I own that I could play that you guys could definitely hear. Those, I know for a fact that Devs wouldn't mind me using. But I don't know about Subnautica music and such, so... Alright, let's see what we got. Got a bunch of quartz. Can make glass. Oh my god, Animal Crossing music. Animal Crossing music. You don't think it's copywritten, and it's so ambient. Yeah, exactly. Like anything Nintendo, no copyrights to worry about at all. Oh, okay. So this essentially works like a diver's line. All right, cool. I haven't had any need for that yet, but I might want to craft one just to have on hand. Eventually, I'm going to want to do that. Animal Crossing is overrated. I said it. Yes, you did, Overdrex. Now when the video game police come for you, sorry, there's not much I can do, buddy. But to be fair, I've never played it. Tomorrow. Alright, so I need more lead. Did I have any on my person at all? I don't think so. Did I? Oh, I did pick up some, and I had some in storage. So that should give me what I need for that. And then I needed the fiber mesh, which is not hard to do. I think I just needed 2 creep vines. Which, I think I've got some. And I actually have some fiber mesh. Nope, that's silicone rubber. Never mind. Scratch that. Okay, cool. I do not need all this titanium currently on me, so... Tomorrow's news headline, Overdrex, drawn and quartered in town square. Pitchfork style. Yes. Isabel was the jury, and Tom Nook was the judge. Inventory full, eh? Oh, hi, friend. Would you just not? Okay, we're gonna need a little more. Or we're gonna need space for that. I've also got a... I think I had another piece of lead. I'm gonna have to see about that. Green, how's it going, buddy? Well, I'm glad that you're alive. I would be very, very disappointed to find out that you were not. That's all titanium. So, I'm fighting with the printer at work as usual. Oh boy. Dude, I have never encountered using a printer where I didn't have to fight with it. Many have tried and failed. No one will get me alive. I think Overdrex just lives in hard mode. He's like, Cusco, big waterfall up ahead. Yup. Sharp rocks are the problem? Probably. Bring it on. All right, well, what we needed was more mesh, so I need to get one more of those. All right, no big deal. I think I've got enough lead at this point, so I do. I just need the fiber mesh. And I think we got the inventory. Let's see. I think we got the inventory space for another creeper vine, so let's go grab that. I feel like printers fighting you could practically be a meme at this point, if it isn't already. And every time they update the printers, they just get worse. All right, we got the radiation suit. Brother, I live in Latin America. Being born was the end of the tutorial for me. All right. I'm pretty pleased with the progress we've made so far. So I'd have to swap between radiation helmet or the rebreather. Interesting. Conserves oxygen when diving deeper. Lead-lined radiation helmet. Herky-duggy. Radiation gloves, fins. Okay. All right, well, we got a battery in reserve. We got one first aid kit. Got some food supplies. Sitting pretty good. Let's see. We just got the radiation suit. That we would need lead, glass, power cell, titanium ingot. I have the titanium ingot. I'm not sure about the lead anymore. We need lubricant. That's not hard to do. Power cell, easy to do, I believe. And then glass. Most of that is pretty standard. So 2 batteries and silicone rubber, which is not a big deal at all. Well, radioactive suit ready. Now you have no excuse for going into the Aurora. It's a nice place. When you're getting out of there, at least. Yeah, well. Let's see. Seamoth, let's see. I've got the titanium, I've got the lubricant. I need the power cell. Power cell requires silicone rubber. Pretty sure I had some. I think. Okay, power cell's made. Either it keeps changing things or some things aren't sticking, so printers have issues weekly here. Oh, I hate printers. What kills me is that printers could be made where they work and do their job. It's not complicated technology. it would not be that hard to make. The issue is that companies are more interested in trying to farm subscriptions. uh, the scanner is working perfectly, but the back end says my email isn't a destination anymore. Oh, that's joyous. All right. Well, we haven't crashed in a while, but I'm going to go ahead and save just to be safe. So I do think needing to swap proton layers was exactly what was required. So that is good that we figured that out. I got plenty of copper. Just take the soul records off the shelf. All right, we got glass. I don't think I needed glass. No. Well, maybe. Yeah, I need glass, I guess. All right. Let's see. We need glass, which will come from quartz. I don't know if I've got any. And then we need more lead, which I'm pretty sure I used up the rest of my lead. Let's craft a battery to have the reserve. Good deal. I don't need that pinned anymore. Let's see, how much copper did I have? What's gold? Okay. All right, well, I'm going to stash some things for now. I've got the battery, the power cell I'm going to hang on to. Titanium ingot and oil, lubricant oil I don't need right this moment. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all that. I might go ahead and... I don't feel like I necessarily need the flashlight anymore because I'm using the one on the Sea Glide. That actually could free up some space, honestly. So let's do... let's put this here. And we'll put that on, say, 5, just as a backup. Got the repair tool, which I haven't needed in a while, but we got that. I'm going to need the radiation helmet for what I'm about to do. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save. Let's make sure food supplies and everything are in order. Good enough. It's fine. It's not like I have important international customs papers to send out or anything. Yeah, of course not. No, 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 no. I mean, no, printers are like the most convenient thing in the world. They never break when you absolutely need them. They only break when it's convenient and there's nothing going on and you have no issues, right? That's the only time. Hmm. All right, we're going to start getting into the radiation, guys. This is very, very stupid. The ship is already blown up. I do know that there's that giant whatever you call them over
Passing
there.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Radiation detected. But I need the radiation helmet. Alright, well, I just have to deal with the inefficient oxygen, I guess. I don't know what happens when the radiation builds up, so... There's definitely stuff down here, though.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, I understand.
The conditions near escape support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
You mean what I'm scanning? Alright, well, I'm gonna run out of O2 if I don't get to the surface, so, up we go.
New blueprint acquired. 30 seconds.
Go. Perfect. Well, I think we've made some discoveries. But I also think we're probably in dangerous territory, to be honest, so I'm gonna need to be careful.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Magnetite.
New
Nice.
blueprint acquired.
Something here.
30 seconds.
There's something here.
Integrating new PDA data.
Now. Okay. All right. I love the music. I love how it's taking a creepy turn.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Hey, Nat. How's it going? Oh, what's attacking me? I don't even see it. How's it going, Nat? How you doing? I told you I'd be back. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. Be careful when you dive down into the mushroom caves because you can lose the entrance pretty easily. Yeah, that's fair. I'm enjoying this. Having a good Monday so far. Yeah, absolutely. We've gotten the Sea Glide, which is pretty awesome. Been enjoying that. We have ventured forth into the radioactive area, so...
New blueprint acquired.
Sand shark. Fine. Salt. I don't really need salt right this moment. I kind of like to keep my inventory open a little bit. Where's that shark? There he is. Let's see what we got down here. Laser cutter fragment. Nice. I know of a couple of places where that'll come in handy. Let's see. Got a little gold. More salt. Looks like it's really deep over here. Potentially so? This looks like it's changing. Yeah, this is going to like a different biome. That's cool.
Oxygen.
That's a cool looking fish.
Passing 100 meters.
Mm-hmm.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, that's fine. You got lots of salt down here, it looks like. Yeah. Those are cool looking. Obviously aggressive, but very cool. Special equipment is required to collect this. Understood. That doesn't surprise me given the size of it. Are we still inside of the radiation? No? Okay, so I can run the rebreather. Alright, that's fine. Alright, he's up high enough. I'm not too worried. Yeah, it looks like quartz. Yep. Got something here. Could you just not, sir? Got a large deposit of quartz here, it looks like. I must be in the radiation.
30 seconds.
It's a bone shark, and it happens to be the most annoying thing in the game because they relentlessly attack any vehicles that get close to them since they are highly territorial. Gotcha! Just take those records off. Alright.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oxygen deficiency. Efficiency decreased. Ooh, what are you, little guy? Oh, are you guys what are hitting me over here? That must be it. Whatever that was, I think that's what's attacking me. I don't think it's radiation. Cyclop engine fragment. Well, I can't really absorb too many more hits. And I don't have any more health packs. Yep, yeah, I figured. Alright. So we're just going to go ahead and make our way back. I'm going to go ahead and... I got some new stuff, which is interesting, and found some new blueprints and such. So that's cool. Tiger plants shoot little needles at you and they damage you unless you have a reinforced dive suit. You'll end up getting that later. Gotcha. Okay. Very cool. This game is so much fun, guys. Well, and we have not experienced a single crash since I swapped proton layers. So I think that was it. I kind of figured that was the issue. So it doesn't surprise me that's what was required to fix it. One hour later, the printer has been defeated. Nice work, Green. You got it, buddy. Enameled glass. Need a stalker tooth and glass. Interesting. I have... Oh. Okay. Plasteel ingot. Need lithium and titanium ingot. Alright. So we're getting new recipes. That's cool. Wiring kit. I didn't do anything. An IT member in Canada fixed it. Are you going to do a playthrough of Subnautica 2 when it releases and possibly Below Zero? More than likely, I think so, honestly. These are games I've been wanting. I've wanted to play Subnautica forever, so my buddy Wolf, he gifted it to me, so that's why we are here doing this. And yeah, I sincerely think we're going to probably just go through them all, honestly. Definitely planning on checking out Subnautica 2 when it releases. And yeah, I'm also going to be probably checking out Sub. Because seems... I'm enjoying this. I like this. This is kind of up my alley. Let's see. I don't really see too many... Whoops, that's not what I was trying to do. Warning for Below Zero, if you end up playing it, it's more narrative focused than Subnautica is, and there's less of an exploration aspect. Oh, that's a pity, but we'll probably still check it out anyway. So, copper ore for wiring. Well, most of that I feel like I've already got, so... I feel like with the answer with technology green is always to, you know, turn it off and on again. I swear I do that with my computer anytime there's an issue. 9 times out of 10, it fixes it. looked it up once. There's actually a reason why that works. And could I tell you off the top of my head? No. But it has something to do with faults being stored in memory and then just recycling. And then when you shut down the computer, it empties the cache, which removes the fault. And then you should be good from there. So, all right. So what we really need is first aid kits. Have you done a playthrough of any of the Doom games on stream? You kind of look like the Doom guy. No, I have not. We've mostly done Jump Space, and we will continue to do Jump Space. We're doing Mio on Wednesdays now, which is a lot of fun, which is a Metroidvania indie, which I've been really enjoying. Wanted to play, honestly, since I realized it was going to be a thing. So, hey, Sarah, how's it going? I tried that and ran an update. Still no luck. Can't stay long. You snuck it in the bathroom. Gotcha. Well, welcome in, Sarah. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for popping in. Green says he's going to tell on you. Is this a new channel? It is a new channel, yes. We've been at this since September of last year, so not very long. And I'm thinking, I was going to make, probably the Pathfinder tool. I can see that coming in handy. So I need to check and see how much copper I've got in reserve. What was the other things I needed for that? I needed the creeper seed cluster, which that's not a big deal, and I got plenty of titanium. I think I had a load of a cluster. I need one more. Yep, got that. Cool. And I need copper. I'm not sure I had any more copper. I do. Perfect. Well, I'll just grab it. Just remember, when you start to run out of O2, I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing. I will keep that in mind. All right, well, we got the pathfinding tool. That's cool. I'm going to stick that on 4, I guess, for now. I'm not really using the repair tool right this moment. Cool. Still got plenty of technology to find, obviously. We're going to need, to start expanding into other options. We're also probably going to have to wind up in the Aurora, where you guys keep trying to send me. Ooh. Okay. Going back. Happy streaming. All right, thanks, Sarah. I appreciate you joining. The police are on their way to arrest you. You leave Sarah alone. Camera drone. Controllable camera. That seems fun, but also not super required for the moment. Scanner room speed upgrade. Okay, so these are scanner room stuff. All right, so that's not going to be relevant to me right this now. I need a vehicle bay, which I'm almost have the ingredients for. Not quite there. Habitat builder, I could technically create. The Pathfinder tool I've already found. I feel like this is not relevant until I get this, is it? I'm curious. I don't know. Let's see. Wiring kit and computer chip. Let's see what's involved. So, wiring kit is silver ore, I'll need 2, and then table coral sample. I don't know how to get that, but I've got the gold. I can make the copper wire without much hassle. We'll add that. We obviously need this. Always upgrade range over speed. Okay, understood. Mm-hmm. And we've almost got the ingredients for the laser cutter. I think we'd have to head back to that really deep area we were just in to do that. Cyclops. What little I know of the game, it seems like the Cyclops is that giant submarine, isn't it? I feel like once we start getting the base built, we'll really be in good shape. Alright, well, I think we're going to need some more blueprints. We're also going to need some more resources. Let's see, what have I got in inventory right now? Mostly food items. Let's see, do I have any salt in here? Nope. Let's go ahead and drop off this stuff here. Good enough. What I wouldn't mind doing is, see, I don't need that anymore. And I've already made one. What I wouldn't mind doing is, the Cyclops is a large submarine that can carry another vehicle along with it. Oh, that's pretty cool. The Cyclops is the big submarine. You can place interior decorations in it using Habitat Builder. It runs off 6 power cells. Melody Rider, howdy, welcome in. All right, let's see what we got. Well, let's try and get that. I don't need that pinned anymore. I think we're set on that. I'm going to go ahead and take a look around. There's obviously more stuff I need to find, more things I need to figure out. Let's see, I think I had some salt, probably in reserves. Not here. Not here. Salt. There, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, cool. Okay. Creeper Vine Seed Cluster. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, so the beacon's over there. You should head to the Aurora before you focus on getting a Cyclops. I won't say why because of story spoilers. Gotcha. Okay, well, you know what? I feel like there's no time like the present. I might go ahead and, well, I've got some food supplies. I've got a few things in reserve. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save. And I'm going to go ahead and don that helmet. Let's go ahead and... I don't know how to use that. Power. Okay. Vehicles. While holding the tool, press R. Okay. Gotcha. So... Ah! That's helpful. Okay. Alright, cool. Nice. And then I can probably grab... let's see. It's going to take mushrooms and copper ore. I think I had quite a bit of that. So we should be good to go ahead and maybe craft 1 or 2 batteries. Just to have in reserve. I think I had copper, but I'm not 100% certain. I am not a big deal. Got enough for at least 1 battery. Yeah, I don't see it. One last one. Nope, no copper. Okay, that's fine. Let's just grab a couple mushrooms here. Outside of your PDA, yeah. Alright, so we'll craft 1 of these. And then, yeah, let's hold those in reserve. We're good on most things. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm happy with that. We got the radiation suit equipped. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. Not that I'm going to save scum, but we have had some previous crashing issues. And I'm going to pick up any bladder fish I see along the way, so I can replenish those supplies. There's one. And those guys. Got another here. Alright. That's good. I'm not going to grab any more than that. Let's go ahead and head to the Aurora and try and duck the scary dude. Quartz. Oh, there he is. Hello, Fred. Oh God, I love it so much. So that's Steve. Got it. Well, jerk.
Some readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Through a path to the left of the main entrance. Okay, well, I have no... between you, me, and a fence post, I have no idea where the main entrance is, so... And I can't see a thing, even with the flashlight on.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm gonna assume engines are not the main entrance, though. It's at the front of the Aurora? Okay, 10-4. We'll head that direction. Let's go ahead and replenish oxygen. Yeah, the community named all the Leviathans. There's even one called Burger King Foot Lettuce. BKFL is my homie. I scanned him by feeding him peepers. That's amazing. Okay. Disinfected
Preparing a
water.
day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Eventual death. Duly noted. Thank you, thingy. Let's see. Oh, you can sprint. I haven't been out of water enough to know that. Large titanium deposit. As much as I would love to grab all this, I don't really want to use up all my inventory space, but on salvage. Battery, nice. Salvage. Salt, yep. Titanium. Whatever. I can always drop it if I need to, I guess. Copper, that comes in handy. Oop, there's crates all around. Oh, we got another battery. That's slick. More salt. Propulsion cannon fragment. Okay. Well, definitely going to go back towards the Aurora at this point. Getting further away. I like how she says there's going to be less life around, and you can definitely see the plant life is definitely is less of it around here than there was over just a short distance away, actually. Alright, looks like it gets deep here. Maybe? I'll see. Old sand shark. Not too scared of you. Not gonna let me in that way? Alright. Sparkly. I want to touch it. All right. Crabs? Cave crawler. Got a few batteries. That's cool. Hi, friend. Would you just not? See, first aid kit. Interesting. The first aid kit. I'll take that. Okay. He's kind of cool looking, though. Almost got like a eye on him. Interesting. Given the London treatment, that's right, buddy. I learned from you. Alright, well, that does not look like an entrance to me. Locked. Somehow I don't think so, but at the same time, I also don't think it's an option, so. Alright. On the Levencha. To the next area. That's the main entrance that's blocked off. Okay. I'm guessing there's going to be another way in. Well, it's definitely not a parkour game. If you keep going further, there's another place you can enter. Okay.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Understood. Would you guys just not? Nobody asked for your opinion anyway. Alright, yep. I'll probably have to drop a few things, but it's okay. I don't like how hard it is to hit things with a flippin' knife. At least on land. Feels easier in water. Disinfected water. Sure.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
That's comforting. Assuming that's where we want to go. Fire extinguisher, first aid kit. That we could use. Let's go ahead and do that number. Grab that. Somehow I'm starting to wonder if that fire extinguisher is not going to be helpful, so we'll see. What I'm going to do for now is stick this on 5, and then... Cool.
Integrating new PDA data. Aurora systems are running on local reserve power. Unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay. Cool. This actually does allow me down here, okay. I was kind of expected to be a sudden drop. Although the floor can't fall out from beneath me, but you know. You will need a fire extinguisher. 10-4. The ship looks fine to me, it just needs a paint job. Yeah, the cave crawlers are really annoying. So the propulsion cannon would allow me to use the other entrance? Okay, cool. As it allows you to move certain props. Alright. Sweet. Listen. Oh, there's somebody who cares, okay? Let's see what we got. Data terminal. Altera launches the Aurora.
Data.
Okay. So that looks like a battery. Probably can't get over there? Nah. Let's see. Notes to self.
New PDA data.
You can get up there from above. You can drop down onto the boxes. Okay. So I'm assuming you mean back in the other area. Is there any reason? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Administration Cargo Bay 3. Ah, I see. Okay. Probably go around, but I'm starting to run out of juice on the fire extinguisher, and I think that's gonna be relevant. Okay, cool. We're in. Let's see. We got a scammer on Twitch. Goodbye. To get to into the cargo bay, you need to either use the propulsion cannon or jump over the boxes. Be careful when doing the jump from above strut, as you can die quickly that way. I saw that. You also need to get a code for a door on the other side of the boxes, which you can either get by Googling it, as is always the same, or get it from PDA entries. Okay. Well, I picked up a handful of PDAs, so we'll take a look. You'll have to take a slight bit of damage. Yep, that's alright. Let's see. When I was 7 years old. Codes and clues. Notes to self. Okay. So, here we are, finally, in open space. We crossed the galaxy to install a phase gate, to send ships, to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. And we are trying to exhaust the Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy, or just ourselves? 1806, use birthday, 40 weeks before we get home, 400 weeks, it feels like before we get home, not enough credits, Altera's paying me, 1454, cargo bay code. Okay, so 1454 is what we needed to know. But the questions may be relevant, so we'll see.
Scans of damaged to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Okay. Nutrient block. Sure. Alright, let's have a look around. $14.54. Yep. Thank you. There's definitely potentially something over there. Yep. I can make that. A little sprinting was required. Nutrient block. Alright, let's have a look over here. Ooh, we got a forklift. Hey, Green, you want to race? Looks like there's a ladder going down. Another nutrient block. Overeating still helps you in this game, just for your information. So don't worry about food going to waste that way. Okay, cool. We got a PDA. And this one reads what?
PDA data.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Senses recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweaked the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Take a spacewalk in her skivvies, huh?
You really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cell rigged to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the math, I'll be terrified.
All right. Well, we got tons of batteries and such. Crew logs are always a joy to listen to. I'm seeing that. That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. That looks valuable. Cyclops engine fragment. Cool. Okay, already been this way. Which means I've probably gotten everything from over here that there is. But we'll take one last look around. And then we'll hit the ladder.
New blueprint acquired.
Is that something I can use? Oh, okay. I can just do that. Ah, starting to go underwater again, huh? Cool, cool. Drive room, Seamoth Glide, Geronimo. Nutrient food block. Well, I might have hit the limit on that, but that's okay. Let's see. If anything, it'll help it from dropping as quickly, I guess. Underwater forklift. So we got another battery. I got let's see something here. What is aha. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that there. In which case I can probably drop you and pick up the good one. The fresh one. I don't necessarily need the Sea Glide right this moment. To progress further, you go down. When you get to the drive room, you'll need a repair tool. Okay, I've got one. Yep, I'll raise you. You can have the underwater forklift. No doubt. Hey, as long as we're scuffing paint, I'm happy. I don't have the option to open that at this time. I don't have a cutting tool yet. Scuffing paint.
The drive core shielding sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Don't attempt to repair without appropriate qualifications. Understood. So this is empty. I don't think... Is there any way that I can even make a fire extinguisher right now? I don't think that there is. Around we go. Just sprint through it, take the pain. Alright. Got a ladder, got a ladder. Alright, let's have a look top side, then we'll go underneath.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
Radiation at maximum tolerable level. Yay! Alright. Well, let's see what happens when we make it worse. It doesn't look like there's anything back there. Geronimo. Nope. Just fire. Okay. Good enough. This is where you need the repair tool. You can repair the drive core pillars, and it will stop the radiation after 24 in-game hours have passed. Not 24, 72. Got it. Okay. So basically... something is repairable. Got it. Okay. Hope you don't but anything.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay. Good sir, would you bother somebody else? I don't think I have any more repair kits. Ah.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Away, 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 away. You all die. Go away. Evil cretins. Alright, we got some more breaches, but I'm expecting more of those little bug things. We're probably going to need a first aid kit. So let's go ahead and see what we can do there. You need... bleeders and cave crawlers are more annoying than leviathans, honestly. I'm getting that impression. I don't think I've got any way of crafting without the crafting unit, though, which is the issue. And I don't even have fiber mesh. I'm still gonna have to find my way out of here.
Self-scan complete. Foreign bacteria count has reached statistically significant levels. No adverse effects detected. Be vigilant for symptoms.
Alright. Well, if I can fix the radiation, that would be great, but I'm gonna have to be very careful of these little jerks.
Containment breach.
Okay, I don't see any more little jerks so far.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Caw. I'll probably get more here. Yep, I see them right there. Let's just, preemptive strike these guys. You're the dead one? Yeah, you're the dead one. Okay.
Containment breach.
So it doesn't look like they're coming out of the breaches themselves. They just happen to be around. So I'm gonna have to take a look and be quick on the knife, because they're not hard to defeat. They're just
Breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
wrecking my health is all. Good. Yep, they don't come out of the breaches. They're just around the place. Yep, cool. All right, understood. Got.
Containment breach repaired.
I see one here, and there's another one over on the other side as well.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
2 more breaches. Okay.
Oxygen.
Oxygen? Oh, never mind. Yeah. Number 1 rule of scuba diving: don't panic. There's also 2 breaches you missed above water. Okay, understood. Well, then that should be the 2 remaining.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Cool. Well, that should take care of that. Extinction event avoided. I mean, I like it when I avoid extinction events. That's nice.
Core breach sealed. Radiation levels decreasing.
Okay, well, at this point, hopefully we can get out without taking too much more damage. There might be more to see, and I do know that there was that one door I couldn't get open. But I think we've done enough at this point that if I were to go back, I'm not going to be mad about the progress we made. So, the Seamoth Bay can be opened with a repair tool. Is that this here? Opposite is the side of the laser cutter door. Gotcha. Seamoth Bay, okay, I see it. Alright, I gotcha. Cool. Okay. Whatever. Let's go ahead and grab that. Well, I don't see anything else to do here. Let's go ahead and grab it all. Couldn't have been timed better. Alright, let's go ahead and head topside, I guess. What was the indication? Oh, I can close the door. Okay. Not that I think that's particularly helpful, but... Don't forget the PDA. It was on the ground in the Seamoth Bay. Okay. Yeah, I did not see that. I will go take a look. Which is funny, because I was looking specifically for PDAs. Let's see. Got a book. Oh, there it is.
Integrating new PDA data.
Cool. Data downloads or survivors.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nothing
Thank you.
to do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet,
Appreciate it.
the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Alright, and then we had, looks like another log that I did not do. Altera launches the Aurora. Phase gate announced for the Radiant Arm. Altera launches the Aurora. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to expand, as Altera Corp launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a phase gate bound for the Radiant Arm. The Aurora will travel from a space dock on the edge of the Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive phase gate jumps through 9 different Transgov authorities, and arrive on the far side of the Radiant Arm in 3 months' time. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final phase gate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. There, the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on the new phase gate, a multi-trillion credit investment, and the absence of existing infrastructure in the region. The vessel is equipped with advanced thermal and nuclear power facilities. Altera Corp currently operates 9% of all phase gates in the galaxy. If the Aurora's mission is successful, Altera will have outmaneuvered a cabal of Mongolian corporations operating a range of outposts and mines in the region. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's find the fastest way out of here. That is not it. Might be, actually. To do that. Beautiful. Yeah, it seemed pretty effective. You are stronger than you know. The steel starts to grow. Hello. Huh.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
It seems you miscalculated, my sir. My good sir, it would seem that you did. So, water scooters do work above the surface, but they're not real great in that setting. So it gotta make sense that the game cuts it off when you get above the surface of the water. All right. Cool. Oh, hydraulic acid. Lanolene. And let's see. We got creature decoys. Okay, cool. All right, now what all was I thinking of making? Looks like I was trying to make the habitat, but I don't have the resources for that yet. I gotta figure out that one. All right, well, I'll tell you what, guys. What time is it going to be? It is... It's a little past noon my time. I do have things that I'm going to have to break off and do. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to probably wrap up the stream there, guys. Thank you so much for joining. We will definitely be doing this next Monday as well. I'm probably just going to dedicate Mondays to Subnautica until we get this beat. And then I've got Mio's on Wednesdays. Spectre was suggesting we do Mio Wednesdays, so that's what I'm thinking we're going to do. And then Saturdays are generally speaking going to be Jump Space and any other multiplayer games that we'll be able to play together. So that's going to be the plan going forward, I think, guys. Yeah, you too. Thank you so much for joining, Nat. I appreciate it. Everybody, electro voltage, Nat, Overdrex, Green, Sarah. I know you're not here, but thank you for joining anyway. I know you did. Harness, thank you. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Shauna, thank you for your help today. Renaissand, thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate you. And of course, we had Tim who joined as well, and Melody Ryder. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you all being here. Hope everybody's having a good one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later. Green dancing in the background. Whoa, I'm not. Oh gosh, I nearly got squished there. Oh man. Oh, this is the new one, guys. I love this. And then on top of that, they like, you drain your magazine so fast with the halberd with this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Roscoe says, love some biscuits and gravy. And Silver Six says, sweet potato pie for dessert. Ooh, that sounds good. I'll take some. Yeah, I mean, it was your obligatory scuffing of the paint job. I understand. I don't know, Spectre. You'll have to enlighten me. Throw up some pictures of what you're talking about in the Discord, because not interested in offending anybody. Unless it's for pineapple pizza. Oh, solar flare. If you're outside the ship, you will set on fire now, guys. Some fire here. Come on it. Silly pod. Silly pod. Bullets are for bots. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, that was fun. Shotguns away. We are in the main branch. The experimental is actually kind of behind the main branch at this point.